What up? It's Robert Ferringo with Doc Sports here with your free play video for Wednesday, September 4th. Be sure to check me out at www.docsports.com, docsports.com. Today is going to be short and sweet, people, because I got more than enough to do and not enough time to do it. I'm actually going to be pumping out a few extra videos today and tomorrow. I have one planned on college football line moves like we did last week. I'd like to continue doing that. Normally, once everything gets rolling during the football season, I'm going to be doing one on Monday. That's a college and NFL early line movement video. But for right now, we'll talk midweek line movements, college football only. I'm also going to do a separate week one NFL, just kind of a preview video, just real quick, go through some of the more intriguing matchups and lines that I am looking at this weekend. And then what I'd like to do is do a 32 questions, 32 teams, 32 questions type of thing. It'll be in two different videos, one for the 16 AFC teams, one for the 16 NFC teams. Just, again, give you an idea of what I am looking at, what I want to know about the NFL teams heading into the season. So that's kind of the goal. Quick recap of yesterday. Lost in Major League Baseball. I'm really pissed off about that. I'm really mad at myself for that. I should have went much bigger against Seattle in King Felix yesterday. I should have hammered the Cubs. That was my top play, and I won it. But I lost my total chase in the Baltimore-Tampa Bay doubleheader. Worked a little chase system on the over, and both of those games were not even close. So that ended up costing me the winning night. We did win in the WNBA. Woohoo! That's a 6-1 run in the WNBA. I am going to have an 8-unit play on Friday. I'm not trying to undersell that. Again, 6-1 in my last 7. I'm seeing the board pretty well right now. Had my eye on this matchup. I think the fact that it is the last weekend of the WNBA season is going to play a factor in this game. So look for that. I'm also going to have a 7-unit play in baseball. It's going to be a 7-unit total on Thursday. So look for that. Look for that tomorrow. In football plays will be released on Thursday. If you've watched any of my videos, I've already mentioned that. 6 p.m. Eastern time every Thursday. You know the drill. 7-unit play in the NFL. I have my top play that I have had my eye on for over a month. I will also have a 5-unit play and several 3-unit plays. So we're gonna have a relatively good sized card. In college football, there's a lot to like, not a lot to love. I'm gonna go with a 5 or 6 unit. I'm still debating on this one. I want to see what the line does between now and when I release my plays tomorrow. You know, on this week's college football card, you're gonna notice something. I'm going back to a lot of the teams that I used last week, even ones that we lost betting against or betting on. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pour through what happened last week, but I felt like there was a lot of bad beats last week. We had a lot of blown leads. You know, Florida State couldn't hold the lead. That was a big one. There was 2 or 3 other games like that. USC got backdoored. There's 2 or 3 other games that didn't go our way late in those games. And the other thing is that you see this happen in football all the time. Everybody always overreacts to week 1 results. There's so much buildup, so much hype, so much anticipation going into the football season. Then week 1 hits, whether it's in the NFL or in college, and bang, everybody snap judgments. Everybody freaks out because in football, relative to the other sports, there's a fewer number of games. So people are going to overreact to those situations. So I'm going to be going back on and against a lot of teams that you saw me going on and against last week, just because I think I'm right. I think I have a better read on things than what the results showed last week. So yeah, so that's it. Oh, something to mention. I'm not, going to sit here and spew out the hype and the numbers and give you the whole used car salesman shtick. There's plenty of other handicappers and plenty of other videos out there if that's more what you're into. If you want hype guy, look elsewhere. But one thing I do want to mention, 50 of the last 76 football months, I have shown a profit. I have had a winning month 50 of the last 76 football months. What does that mean? That means that I have shown a profit 2 of every 3 months for over 12 years. I want you to think about that for a second. Now, I understand. I know the first thought is, well, you could have 2 small winning months and 1 huge losing month. I mean, come on, give me a break. I've averaged $4,400 in profit per season for the last 9 years, so that's not the case. And I only bring up that number, 50 out of 76 winning months, to just reiterate, long-term visions of success. Measure your expectations, what you want out of this football season, all right? And when you put it in that perspective that 2 out of every 3 months I show a profit and have done so for 12 years, that's significant. That's not something that people in this industry do, but I do it. So I feel good about this weekend. We're going to get a winning weekend, but like I said, I got lots more football videos to do. So enough of that nonsense. Today's free play. Take number 924, Oaktown, baby. They getting down over the Los Angeles Angels. It's up at minus 155. I see some minus 160s out there. I'm not worried about the juice. Take the A's in this game. All right. The Angels are off the rail. They had their moment maybe 2 months ago. They were playing some decent baseball. Right now they are not, and they have been pathetic on the road. 3-14 in their last 17 road games. They're starting Patrick Sandoval, who's coming off. He's a rookie, and he's coming off a rare quality start, a rare good start. He only gave up 1 hit and 0 runs in 5 innings against the Rangers. But that was one of those situations where he faced the Rangers twice in a row. The first time they lit him up. So the second time, you always see that regression. You know, if he had gone 5 innings of 1-hit ball the first time he saw the Rangers line up, I would have expected him to get knocked around the second. So I'm throwing that one out. Sandoval has not been good on the road. He's got a 6.92 ERA. And right now, Oakland is pretty much an automatic bet against left-handed pitching. They have been absolutely smoking left-handed pitching. They're 48-22 in their last 70 games against left-handed pitchers. So we're taking the A's tonight. They won yesterday. They are making a move, trying to get themselves into the playoffs, fighting for that wild card. The Angels really have nothing to play for, so I'm going to go with motivation and talent. Tanner Roark has been very good since he has been acquired by Oakland. He's got good stuff. The guy always had stuff. That was never the problem. The problem was him just kind of holding it together. But right now I feel like he's caught up in the momentum of that Oakland clubhouse, so I think we're going to see him have another quality start here. So take Oakland. Check back on my page at www.docsports.com. Go to my insiders page. Like I said, there's going to be plenty of other videos over the next 3 days. All football, all the time. 7-unit baseball play Thursday, 8-unit WNBA Friday. Let's get after it a little bit, huh? Let's make some money. So, all right, Carpe Diem. Good luck.